So this one will be a very quick one to share, but I really enjoy this MC Hammer Addams Groove cassette tape. You might notice this isn't the standard style of casing from cassette tapes. This is like a very unique packaging, but that's kind of one of the things that make it special. Besides the fact that, this is a cassette tape specifically created for the Addams Family, which I absolutely love, but this is MC Hammer Addams Groove with MC Hammer himself dancing in front of the Addams Groove text. You also have what looks to be Cleopatra as a border around the actual cassette tape. And if you don't know who Cleopatra is the name that Morticia gave to all of her plants and stuff, or her main plant, I should say. But these are the vines that... What I like as well is that... What I also like is that the borders of this cassette tape look like they're vines belonging to Cleopatra. If you don't know who Cleopatra is, it's Morticia's main plant. So I think that having this Cleopatra style border around the edges, but not on the bottom, just around the top and the two sides, is a very unique way to kind of add to the cover art. And then you kind of have the vines fading in and around, all around MC himself. Now, this may not be the standard style of case, but the siding here is still pretty interesting. Now, this may not be the standard style of case or anything like that, but it still has a siding, Hammer, Addams Groove. Unfortunately, it doesn't follow the same, characteristics of Addams Family on the cover, but that's fine nonetheless. It does give it a unique side look. And then here is the cassette tape itself. It is a transparent one, which I'm not usually a fan of. I prefer the colors on them, and I think this one would have worked a lot better if it had that orange, or perhaps maybe a more blackened hue to it. And then here is the cassette tape itself. I'm not very much a fan of the transparent nature, although in this case it may work just because the cassette tape itself is obviously black and that follows the color theme of the Addams Family. But still, I'm not really a huge fan of transparent cassette tapes like this. I just don't think they look as cool, but, once in a while it works. And then this is the cassette tape itself. Normally I'm not a fan of the transparent cassette taping, but I think in this case it does work just because the Addams Family color theme is black, and this is how you make the cassette tape look black while having that transparency. Now this side has the instrumental version for one of the songs. Now this side just has LP version instrumental, which is one of the instrumental songs. And then this is side 2. And then this is side 2. They don't actually name the songs on them, you'll see in a minute here, but this is what it looks like. And then this is how the backside of the case itself looks. To flip it the right way. And then this is how the backside of the case looks. It's just literally LP version and instrumental. And then here's the text for you. But yeah, a very unique cassette tape with only 2 songs, but I still think it's very cool, and as a fan of the Addams Family, I enjoy it quite a lot.